Good morning, Paul Georgie from Allendale. It's March 29th and Thursday morning. The excitement this morning is the USDA weekly sales numbers for grains. The corn, they were looking for 600 to 900. It came in at a whopping 130 old crop and 227 on new crop, so a total of 158. Not a very good number at all, and maybe that's a reason why we've seen some of this weakness in the futures over the last few days, or we certainly have justification for it. And you got to remember, this is last week's sales, so it may already be in the market. The soybeans 450 to 750 came in at 592, so that's kind of a neutral number there. Wheat 450 to 750 was the trade expectations, came in at 403. Other news that we've got to talk about here this morning is certainly tomorrow morning we've got the big USDA report on prospective plantings and quarterly stocks, and those are the numbers that are going to impact us here. Traders are going to be adjusting for, and really probably the most important thing that we have to talk about here in the next 24 hours. But some of the things that we continue to talk about and that do affect the market, and one is the report on the Brazilian bean crop. Daily, it seems like there's analysts coming out of Brazil that are saying the crop is less. There was some estimates yesterday that down as low as 42 million tons out of Argentina, and Brazil's production continues to drop by some analyst estimates, but we have to remember some of that same things happen here in the U.S. when we have a bad crop. You go out and look at the crop, and it continues to get smaller. So somewhere in there, we'll have to, and we may not find the exact answer until we get the final harvest done. So that's continuing to support soybean prices. We've also had industry sources yesterday say that 6 cargoes of corn had been sold to China. That'll be watched very closely here this morning when the USDA usually announces large export sales, and they'll announce that around 8 o'clock this morning. So we'll have to monitor that closely to see if the sales actually happen this time. It's been it's kind of like cry and wolf story. We've had expectations that there has been sales. This is another rumor and expectation. We'll see if it comes through true here this morning. We've seen a lot of fund selling in the grain markets, in the commodity markets in general, the last few days, and most of this is derived from the comments and the economic data coming out of China that suggests a slowdown in their economy. And when they're slowing down, they just will not need as much raw materials, and that's causing concern in the overall investor portfolios and causing some liquidation. We also could see some liquidation here. Some of the liquidation could be responsible for the end of the month. Some position evening by some of the large traders could be a reason for this sell-off. In the grains, of course, we've got the big reports tomorrow morning, and we'll see some more adjusting here after the initial reaction here on the opening. There'll be some adjusting as we go into the close today and possibly in the overnight session tonight. In the livestock, cash cattle did trade $2 lower in Nebraska yesterday. We've seen cutout values and box beef values continue to slide. Choice down another $1.20 yesterday, 106 lower in the select. Futures had a big day down yesterday and closed at the lowest level of this whole entire move. So some concern there of what kind of selling pressure we might continue to have if we take out earlier week's lows is going to be a critical number. This 124 area is critical here in the April contract. The pork complex had the selling pressure push prices down yesterday. We've got a hogs and pigs report out on Friday afternoon, tomorrow afternoon. All hogs and pigs, trade's looking for about 101.7. Kept for breeding 100.3, and market hogs at 100.8. So not a big change in the pork industry, but we'll have to watch out for surprises there. That report will be out tomorrow afternoon. So a lot of things happening here, a lot of things ahead of us in the next 24 hours. A lot of reason to stay in touch with Allendale's research. Give us a call. The guys here at Allendale will be happy to answer any questions you might have. Also remind you to watch the YouTube tomorrow morning. We'll have a recap and analysis of the USDA numbers that'll come out at 7:30 tomorrow morning. So we wish everybody a very successful trading day, and we will talk to you tomorrow morning. Thank you.